Why is the man keeping it secret?
No woman can take that right man away from the man. It's impossible.
Islamically, any of us can get a secret second wife.
Absolutely.
Or any man.
Islamically, there is no problem in a man getting married to another woman in Islam without the first wife's knowledge. And there's no khilaf in this.
Yeah. No man wants to keep it secret. No man wants to go do anything behind his wife's back. You guys are created with certain hormones. Yes? For example, because we're learning here, yes, you have your period, you have your menopause, you become pregnant, etc. There are so many factors. Men don't blame women and say, oh, why are you in your periods? Why are you in menopause for? Yeah? And when it comes to intimacy, a lot of men actually feel deprived. Their partners, they're not as bothered.
In fact, what Ali said at the end there was a very good point. Because let's say, for example, a woman withholds from the man sexually. In Islam, this is a kabira min al-kabair. It's one of the major sins of Islam. One of the heavy sins, la'na, is put on it. If the woman withholds from the man, that the angels will continue cursing until he works out. My advice to the brother is to get married again. He can either do it secretly, without her knowledge, or not secretly. If he knows that she would withhold the kids from him, use the state, then do it without her knowledge.
You know who I'm going to blame in this very instance? I'm going to blame the sisters. Yeah, sister, would you share your husband? Oh, what happened? Your face, you start crying. Sisters are self-sabotaging the other sisters. Feminist sisters who love their sisters, who will die for their sisters, will take a bullet for their sisters, but will not share their husbands for their sisters. When we're talking about this topic, some people come and say to me, bruv, why are you so obsessed? People come to me and go, bruv, Ali, why are you so obsessed with this polygamy thing, yeah? Okay, even my wife says, why are you so obsessed with it, yeah? The reason I say is, wallahi, billahi, wa tillahi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is my witness, yeah? Okay, this is breaking the family unit. This is breaking the family unit. Okay, starting from Dawood, yeah? Would you say you are polygamous by nature? If your wife was totally okay with it,
yeah,
zero problems, you come back home and she's cooking a meal, bruv, you just got married.
Yeah.
Would you get a second wife?
Yeah.
As a man, would you not say you are polygamous by nature? It doesn't mean you have to act upon it, but would you not say that every man is polygamous by nature? That if their wives were totally okay with it, no consequences, that they would do it. Every man is polygamous by nature. You guys are monogamous by nature, meaning you just want your husband and you're happy with your husband. We are not created like that. None of you guys are okay with your husbands getting a second wife. Can I just quickly get that out of the way? Sister Swad.
Absolutely not.
You're not okay with it? Yeah. Sister.
It's a no from me.
Sister Amira?
Yeah, no.
No? Sister Tyra?
And I won't be happy with it.
Okay, she won't be happy with it. What is the right way so men don't go behind their wife's back? Why are they keeping it secret? Because they are scared of the consequences. Not seeing their kids, being kicked out, being blackmailed. These are major sins, by the way. Not showing your kids. I know brothers who have been divorced and not seeing their kids because they wanted to get second wife. This is dhulm. On the day of judgment, are you mad? Something he did halal.
The implication here is that marriage is like a communal thing, so there's always other people involved. It will be a secret to the person that matters the most, which is the wife. In the long term, in a society, imagine if we were to live in a society where there's a considerable amount of men who do this, there's so many implications that come out of it. The children out of those marriages, do they know that they're siblings? For those brothers who do these things, you must understand that the pain and the misery that could be a byproduct of this thing is tremendous.
Like we said, the children, if there's children from both wives and they're in the same proximity and there is some level of possibility that they could mingle, then that could be completely haram for that to happen, because now the implications is incest and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Why is the man keeping it secret? There are men, like you said, bro, and I'll call them cowards, who would rather make their wife happy at the displeasure of Allah. Yeah? A coward, the biggest coward ever, that would go and commit zina, adultery, at the cost of my wife. You are the biggest simp ever, with a capital S. Isn't it interesting that ayah in the Quran starts with marry in twos,
Yeah.
threes, and fours. And the scholars say that the fact that Allah started with two, not one, because it says marry in twos, threes, and fours. If you can't be just marry one, meaning the default position is every man should have two wives.
Yeah.
And when he's like, nah, this is too much for me, then one wife. When your husband gets another wife, you're not dying. Like, you're not going to die. Yeah, you're not going to physically die. Number one. Number two, he's coming back home to you. Number two, he provides for you, he protects. The same man is coming back to you. When I go to war and I die, I'm not coming back.
It's about desire, right? So what? It is about desire. If a man has desire to fulfill that and he wants to multiply in the land, it's not that the desire is something dirty. It's that
Exactly.
we're curtailing the desire in a way that is pleasing to Allah.
Aside from Islam, I think my integrity, my dignity, my, who I am as a person, I would think it's so disrespectful for my husband to go and marry somebody else secretly